Hey, I'm Al McGee with YETicket.com. I'm going to talk about this new film called Opus. Well, in the beginning, when this film opens up on the big screen, you hear music in the background. You also see the picture starting. But it started off with Maggot Brain by the Funkadelic. I got excited because I'm a huge Funkadelic fan, even though the stuff is old, but I still play it today. But Maggot Brain is a very, very great recording, very good guitars in it and things like that. And also, you gotta listen to the lyrics of Maggot Brain. And I got excited. But then I found out too that the music in this film is created by the great Nile Rodgers and the Dreams. And it's got some dance floor original music, you know, uh, something to me is not that exciting. But here we got the Mark Anthony Green feature. He directed this and wrote this film, Opus. And we got well, Ayo Iberi. She plays Ariel Ecton. She's at a magazine and she's young, but she's been passed over by many people at that magazine. But suspiciously, she gets an invite to see the legendary musician Alfred Moretti, played by John Malkovich. Now, when I heard that he was playing a musician, well, I got a little suspicious there. But the way they did the film, no more, no more, no more did I stay suspicious. And he invited a group of people to his compound. But you also got to remember, too, that in this film, Moriarty has been gone for 30 years, haven't released anything new in 30 years, and he was the top selling popular musician at that time in this film. It's just like, let's say, you know, for example, if Lady Gaga does well for the next 5 years and disappear for 30 years, then she decides to come out, how would you feel? And you can see people really love this guy. They couldn't wait to hear the new music. They couldn't wait to see the new album. They couldn't wait to see him. But that asks the question too about stardom or stars. You know, we fans, we're very consumed with them. And we seem to make them talented, or are they really talented? But we are consumed with them. And here in this film, it shows how the audience is really intoxicated by this artist. They just couldn't wait for him to come out. And again, Moriarty, he invited different people. For example, this guy named Stan, he's the White Lotus editor, which is played by Murray Bartlett. Uh, Clara Armstrong, played by Juliette Lewis. Wow, and I didn't recognize her at first. Then there's a personality, television person uh, named Bianca Tyson, played by Melissa Chambers, and paparazzi Emily named Emily Cass, played by Stephanie Shiganami, and an influencer named Bill Lotto, played by Mark Silverson, and a podcaster also. Moriarty, he created this ranch style place in New Mexico. And you get to meet all these different staff members, and they got on different type of clothing and necklaces and things like that. And they do kind of different things. And crazy thing about it, even to get to the ranch from the airport took 4 hours. But Moriarty, he invites these people into his compound, his ranch, whatever you want to call it. It's huge too, and a lot of people work there. Well, of course, things start to happen there. Now, I must admit that this film kind of left me, well, a little empty, just a little bit, because I felt like I needed some dessert from this film. But I can't have dessert, it'll make me sick. But overall, this wasn't a bad film. It really wasn't. Was it something that I've seen before? I kept questioning myself that. I kept comparing it to other films, which I don't like to do that, but it didn't really remind me of other films. But the style is like some other films that I saw. I was not bored at all. I was entertained by this film, Opus. And I think you will be too. But despite all of that, I'm going to give this only 2.5 palm trees out of 4. Opus. Watch it in the theater and you will enjoy it. But only 2.5 palm trees for me, Al McGee, here at yeticket.com. Thanks for watching me. I really appreciate it.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest movie.